Good morning, friends. How are you all? Welcome to my channel, Archie Chowdhury. I hope you all are doing fine and taking good care of yourselves and enjoying the Denver's weather. And it's so pleasant now. I just love summers in Denver, and it's so great to be here. So, friends, today I'll be sharing some very nice recipe which was most requested for, and it is known as chana masala. And somebody said, how do you make the black tint come in the chana masala? And this is even known as garbonza's masala. So enjoy, and I'll just share my recipe. So I've just taken 1.5 cup of chana. This is known as garbonzas also. So I'll soak them today in 2 cups of water, and we'll cook tomorrow in the morning. So here I've washed it 2 times. Now I'm soaking them in the water overnight for 8 hours. That's more than enough. We'll add little more water. So I'll just soak this, and I'm not adding any salt or anything. We'll add it in the morning. This looks bad, so I'll thrash this. So that's it. We'll soak it and we'll keep it for 8 hours. So I'm just taking 3 cloves. This is I'm going to put this in the chana so that all the spices which I'm going to put, so that it doesn't come in the water and while making it. So this is a very good tea mesh which I bought from Walmart. So now I'm taking a piece of cinnamon stick. I'll just cut it into 2 equal parts, or cut it into small pieces so that I can put it inside here again. So now I've taken some quarter spoon of black pepper whole, and now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of tea powder, and this is Taj Mahal tea powder, so that I can get a nice black color in the liquid of the garbonzas. So now I'm just going to close it. Oh, 1 or 2 fell also, but it's okay, we'll just discard it. And now I'll close this. Where is the... oh, it's here. So I'll just close this, and it won't leak. So this is how it looks, and I'll drop it in the water of the garbonzas in the instant pot. It just goes like this. I just put it, and the 2 black pepper which fell, I'll just add it on the top. And I'm now adding some salt, like 1 teaspoon of salt. We can add a little more so that I don't put any other salt. So now I'll just close the instant pot. So now I'll just pressure cook for 15 minutes actually. Yeah, that's more than enough, and I'll just close this vent so that it gets cooked well. So here the garbanza beans have been boiled, and look at the color because of the tea. It's looking all black and nice, and now we'll temper it and season it. Let's start the cooking. So now we'll remove this and keep it aside because it's almost given all the good color. It was hot. You can thrash all this, whatever has come out, like all this top layer. We don't need that. That's kind, it always comes, but we need to discard it. So I'm just avoiding my cutting and chopping of onions and garlic. So I've taken over here Barilla marinara garlic and shimmered onion. So I'll just add this like roughly. And we don't need oil. We are making oilless cooking. So again I'm taking some tomato puree so that we can just put it. And this is traditional puree. So it will give a good flavor. So I'm just adding 1 ginger cube. So I'm adding some frozen cilantro also. All freshly things, but it is all in my freezer today. So I'm adding 1 small teaspoon of red chili powder and just a pinch of turmeric. So we have already put all the spices and all. So we'll just add this in the garbonza, and it is almost ready. And if you feel the gravy is too thick, you can always add water and eat according to your family's choice. Here the garlic ginger is melting away very well. Here's the big chunk of ginger. So I'll just add this. Here's the garbanzo which we had cooked, and I had added salt, so we didn't add extra salt here. I'll just add this puree. It is too thick, so I'm just added some water and trying to rinse this whatever is stuck, like cilantro and all. So I'll just add this boiled water. I'm using cold water over here. I was not ready with the kettle water, so you can always boil the water and then mix it. Otherwise the temperature of the food changes and food can get spoiled. So I'll just boil this for 2 minutes. So here I've added some water so that it could become rice consistency to eat it with the rice. So it's really good, and just see the color of it. So I've just made some rice. Now I'll serve it with rice. Just look at this. It's like restaurant and no oil added. It is so good, nice, soupy. It's so good. Enjoy this. Enjoy the first bite. So summers are here. How many of y'all love the summers like me? I just love the summers, and summers only stay for 2 or 3 months. Winter is so hard, and so many months, like 9 months of winter we have, and 2-3 months of summer. So I always see that in summer I drink a lot of water and I eat lots of summer fruits. So one of my favorite fruit is the watermelon. So I'll just share some recipe here also. Enjoy. So here is the watermelon. I'll just cut it. So I'm going to keep half of the watermelon for tomorrow. It's so big, I don't think we all can eat. So I'll just cover it. So I'm using the plastic clear wrap. That silicone lid didn't work for me. So this will work out the best. So I'm going to use this. This is nice always. I'll just cut it. Yeah, perfect. So that we can use this for tomorrow. So I had bought this clear plastic wrap, and this wrap is going on from past 1 year. So it's very good if you want to use it, because people ask, what is the wrap? How does it look? It looks like this, and it comes like this in a box. So here we are cutting the watermelon. Today is the watermelon day. Enjoy and eat. And I'm going to use even the skin to make some vegetable and some pancakes. So keep tuned in. So here I'm cutting it into small pieces. You can just cut them and put it in a container and feed your kids and eat. Yum. So nice summer foods. Enjoy. I love watermelon. So here I've cut out the watermelon. Now I'll make some smoothie and no sugar added. It'll be so yum. So here I have made a puree out of it, and it looks so good. I just pulsed it once or twice and kept it in the smoothie mode, and here it is, and we'll pour it into this container and serve. So here we are pouring it into the glasses. How yummy and refreshing it looks. Enjoy. So now I poured this in the cups, and I'll make it into an ice cream. We'll keep it in the freezer. So I've done 2 cups of here. So I hope you like this video of my garbanzos masala, chana masala, and my smoothie, which I like to always drink on a weekly basis. Every week I like to order one watermelon and have watermelon as my snack, and just love watermelon smoothies. I cannot finish the whole watermelon. So I prefer that it is better to just make it into a smoothie and keep drinking whenever you want. So I hope you like this and enjoy this, and have a lovely day, and I'll meet you with the next video very soon. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye. Have a nice day.